Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. In today's video I have a 2012 GMC Terrain and I will show you how you can try and recharge the AC, the air conditioner by yourself. This video will apply to GMC Terrains made from 2010 all the way up to 2017. Now it is quite windy outside, but I hope that won't affect this video and you'll be able to hear me. Okay, so to start, first you want to lift the front hood and then I will explain you everything you will need and how this process of filling up the air conditioner goes. Now you will need this AC recharge kit, which consists of this AC recharge hose, and it usually comes with two refrigerant cans. Now you can usually buy these kits at any car parts store, even eBay, Amazon, Walmart. The usual price is around $50. If you buy it on sale, I've seen it go as low as $25–30. Now the good thing is, once you have this hose, this tool, this can be reusable for hundreds or if not thousands of times. So every time you have to recharge your AC, you just have to buy these cans. And the price of these cans in the summer is anywhere between $5 and $10 depending on the store. So it's really not too bad, and you can usually recharge your AC for $10. Some people will say, mostly mechanics, this is not the way to do it, don't do it by yourself. They are partially right, but still, if you want to save some money, you can definitely do it by yourself, because this will work for you. If you take your vehicle to the shop, it's gonna cost you at least $150 to recharge the AC, and yes, they will do it with the professional equipment. They will connect their equipment to both low and high pressure ports, and that will make a huge difference. But still, if you want to save money, if you want to do it by yourself, do it every summer, or do it on a couple of different vehicles. This is the way to do it. I own a small car dealership and I recharge probably like between 50 and 100 vehicles each summer, and I never had any kind of problems. Only thing you have to be careful about, you don't want to overcharge it, so you don't want to get into the red, and you should be good to go. So that means if your system is not completely empty, you might need only half a can or maybe one can, but if your system is completely empty, then you might need both cans. It really depends on the condition of your vehicle. So how this works, you will screw the can onto this side and then you will pierce it so the refrigerant can get out, and you will connect the other side of this hose to the low pressure charging port on your GMC Terrain. Low pressure charging port is located right here, so you want to remove this cap. And like I said, this side will connect to the low pressure charging port. You just have to lift this sleeve, attach it on, and this sleeve will lock it in place. Now this thing right here, it has the same cap, but this is the high pressure port, and this is the one you don't need. So you can even see that connection, the connector is a bit different than this one right here. So this is the one you need. Okay, so first, like I said, attach the can to the hose. So screw it all the way in and make it pretty tight. Once that is done, you will want to connect the other side to the low pressure charging port. Just like that. Once connected, now you want to screw this all the way in to pierce the can, and then once you do that, everything is gonna be ready to start charging that AC system. Now you can proceed inside the vehicle and start it. Okay, so start the vehicle. Once started, you want to set the blower to the highest setting. You want the temperature to the coldest setting. You want to turn the air conditioning on, and you want to turn the circulation inside the cabin. And once you do that, you can proceed outside and start charging the system. So what you want to do, you want to turn the can upside down and slowly start to release this knob, this screw. Now this doesn't have to be done fast, just take your time and slowly charge it. And while you are charging it, make sure to keep track of the amount of Freon in the system. So what I like to do when I maybe like half can in, I like to take a break and go inside the vehicle and see if I notice any difference in the air being blown out. So just come inside and see how it feels, if you can feel any kind of difference. In my case, yes, I can definitely feel that the air being blown is much cooler than it was. Now, like I said, it really depends how empty is your system. In my case, I will still continue with my can and I will empty it, but I will not be adding the second can. It really depends on the vehicle and the amount of refrigerant in the system. Now you can proceed to charge it. Now just keep adding the coolant to the system until you've emptied the complete can. And that is pretty much it. Once you are done, you can shut off the vehicle, and then I will show you how to disconnect it and how to add one more can if you decide to. Now once you've turned off the engine, before disconnecting the low pressure charging port, you always want to screw this all the way in, because you don't want any coolant, any refrigerant leaking out from the system. Now one more thing, if there is still any refrigerant left in the can, so for example if you only used maybe half a can, if you turn this screw all the way in, you can save it and reuse on other vehicle or next summer or whatever you want to do. Once this is all the way in, then you can disconnect that low pressure charging port, and that's how you do it. Now if you decide to add one more can and this one is empty, what you want to do, you first want to unscrew this can, then you want to unscrew this knob all the way out, then you will do everything the same like I showed you at the beginning of this video. You will screw on the new can, you will connect the low pressure charging port, and then you will pierce that can, and that's pretty much everything. Also, once you're done, don't forget to put that cap back on. Now I will mention one more thing here. This will work for you if you don't have any major leaks in the system. If you have some minor leaks, there is a special AC refrigerant called AC stop leak, which is a mixture of the refrigerant and some kind of stop leak solution, which can take care of minor leaks, and that way that AC will blow cold for at least a couple of months or during the summer, and then you can again recharge it the next year. If you have a big major leak in the system, unfortunately you will have to take the vehicle to the mechanical shop, to the professionals, because they have all the equipment. They can test your complete system and see where is the leak coming from. Same thing, if your AC compressor is not working, this will not help you. So in that case you will need to spend some money to have your AC up and running. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and educational. If it was, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel there is lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews and other similar automotive topics.